On the first part of our whirlwind trip across Ireland, we watched working sheepdogs in action. We climbed an ancient round tower at a cathedral. We visited a charity working to save Ireland's bogs and peatlands. We toured a Neolithic dolmen. And we saw the very beautiful and very windy cliffs of Moher. We toured castles, church ruins, and stone circles. We even met some rescued donkeys. We sang along in the pub. And we ate and drank like kings and queens. We burned off those meals and pints on many walks through gorgeous, peaceful countryside and villages. We even happened upon a sacred spring where we found a sausage in the well. But that's just one of the many mysteries of Ireland for you. Next up, Johnston Castle in Wexford. The first castle on this site was a tower house built in the 16th century by invading Normans. We took advantage of the guided tour, which included a secret doorway built into the library bookcase. And this tourist taking advantage of the gilt-framed mirror over the fireplace to comb his hair. The original owners, the Edmonds, were Catholics, and so the castle and lands were confiscated during Oliver Cromwell's invasion in 1649. The castle as it appears today is the result of 19th century renovations commissioned by the Grogan family, which bought the property in 1692. The last person to inherit the castle gifted it to the Department of Agriculture to avoid paying death duties. The Department of Agriculture used the estate for soils research with laboratories like these inside the castle. The grounds are still Ireland's primary research center for soils and the rural environment. After a quick look at the servants' area in the cellar, we left through a 282-foot tunnel designed to allow domestic staff to come and go without being seen by the castle's occupants. Also in Wexford, the Irish National Heritage Park brings to life 9,000 years of Irish history through 16 different sites that recreate a moment in time. This Neolithic farmstead depicts the large rectangular houses the first farmers in Ireland created some 6,000 years ago. Oh, there's people in here.
Whoa, people in this one.
That's what I just said. Whenever possible, the Wexford Heritage Trust created the structures using the skills and materials that would have been typical of their period. This site is a reconstruction of an early medieval ring fort, an enclosed farmstead that was sometimes fortified, which were common across Ireland from about 500 to 1000 CE. This area shows an early Christian monastery. Christianity came to Ireland around 400 CE. Monasteries were centers for prayer, but also learning and art. We moved on to the Viking Boatyard, a riverside settlement with a typical Viking longhouse, based on excavations in Wexford, Dublin, Waterford, Cork, and Limerick. We loved the village of Clonegal in County Carlow, population 250. The village is set in a valley between the Blackstairs and Wicklow Mountains, and where the rivers Slaney and Derry meet. It's sometimes referred to as the Switzerland of Ireland for its natural beauty. In Clonegal, we wandered around Huntington Castle and Gardens and its adorable tea room, where we saw a rooster that looks an awful lot like our rooster back home.
You do look a little like our rooster.
Don't mess with my ladies.
You're just a little bit bigger, a lot a bit bigger. Good boy. Doesn't nearly have the...
Watch my sweet action.
Stop, this is a family channel.
Rathgall Hill Fort in County Wicklow has 3 concentric stone ramparts from the Bronze Age with a masonry wall dating from the medieval period at the center.
We finally had some Irish weather. It's really very rainy.
It's rained every single day.
Well, for like seconds. This is the first time we've been walking around in the rain.
At the charming village of Glendalough, we had lunch at Wicklow Heather Restaurant, which has a famous room filled with first edition books behind glass. Glendalough and the nearby valleys were the most important sites for lead mining in Ireland. At its peak of production, the mines employed 2,000 men, and mining continued here until 1957.
actually much nicer now.
What was that sign you were reading?
It says, with its high walls and offices with fireplaces and slate roofs, the mine yard provided valuable shelter from the biting wind. That
Yeah.
checks out.
You going in?
Nope.
Oh, come on, you lame-o.
We spent our last night in Ireland in Bray, just outside of Dublin. It was a short walk from our Airbnb to 40 Foot, a popular swimming hole that was featured on the Apple TV show Bad Sisters. We will miss you, Ireland. And when we come back, I'm making Jared jump in this water with me.